Well, hello there. Good afternoon, folks. The She-Devil, Gravity, Sapphire, Glowing, Saradini. Hello, hello. Let me just move this madness out of the way so we can work on our project for this evening. Hey, what's up, Cal Derek? We're gonna be working on Captain Saber-tooth tonight, and we're gonna be building his base. I already did the cutting of the wood here, and I removed the part that we sculpted off of this one. So I just decided it'd be better if we used a thinner plywood for this part, so we switched it to this one here. So. Let me just get this stuff put away. Then we shall begin. Here's all the floorboards that we sculpted. Oh, we're putting everything back in the box from which it came. The lights in the light box. These lights can stay together. Morgath's toupee can go up there. And his back plate. I'm not sure we'll need it. Safety glasses. Tires. Oop. Dremel bits box. Let's see. Lots of mess making. Box. Yeah, hard to be productive without making a mess. All right, I think we're good now. Good enough. Let's go grab our pirate friend. Oh, can't forget the most important ingredient, the evening brew. All right, let's get into it, shall we? So this was kind of a pain in the butt to get those off, but I did indeed get these off. They go back in a particular order. Little floppy cast clay pieces. Hey, what's up, Fuel? Take some sandpaper and get rid of this nice edge we got here. Might be better if we do that with this camera. Just enough so we're not getting splinters here. Been a minute. How you been? I've been good. Been doing good. Everything's good over here, my friend. How about you? Anything new? Got really loud in the microphone, the sanding noises. No? Okay. That's good. Just want to touch up these corners just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Started working on a novel this fall, going to a convention in Richmond, Virginia this weekend to see Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham. Okay. Nice. Nice on the novel. I don't know who those people are. But... Cool. Stick with it. See it through. What's the, what kind of novel are you writing? Okay. That should be good enough. I think this is the direction here. Let's see if we can figure out where these go. This one goes here. I made my own puzzle. This one's still two together. That's good. Oh, this one goes here then. No. Here. Vampire comic with an artist a couple of years ago, and we never finished. She kind of burned on art right now, taking the rest of the script and making a second half of the book. Okay, cool. Bummer that she's burned out, but good on you to get back in there and finish it. Hey, Essentia. Good evening. How you doing? Good evening to you. Actually, probably don't need to figure this out just yet. Oh yeah, I do for the... here. That's how it goes. I'm doing good. Cooked a big meal on the grill. We ate outside, and Emma was digging around for worms with the neighbor. They're making bug villages in the backyard. Beginning my battle against the undesirable plants. It's funny when you know what the weeds are, but you know, I get wild mugwort growing in my garden, which I like having some of it, but I don't want as much as it wants to be. So those battles are best fought early than waiting for them to get out of control. So they'll take over if I let them. Okay, so we need to drill a hole right there for the armature. And then we need to... I bought some large dowel rods for us to make we're gonna make this look like a boat dock with the kind of the legs of the pier. Maybe even having one like this towards the edge. Or no. With this. Okay, so over there to the right to here. I got some sprouts. I got some babies coming up. Some spinach, a radish, some mullein. Mullein is perennial that's coming back from last year. It's doing quite well. It actually technically survived the winter, which is pretty awesome. That was one I planted yet last year, and I thought it didn't take, but it started to just grow, and it was growing kind of it was growing and doing well in the winter time, even when it got like super cold. It's got these really, really soft, fuzzy leaves. I have a feeling it has something to do with how it kind of survives. But yeah. Why do I need the drill? Where's the battery? Ah, here. All the cold weather stuff, carrots and peas. I think some kohlrabi. What else do I got planted? Tons of garlic coming up. That was the first stuff that came up. But I planted that last season. See, here in the land where we have winter, you can plant certain things before winter hits, like garlic, and then as soon as it's time for plants to start growing, they pop up out of the ground all on their own. They know exactly when they're supposed to come. Take a gander at the reference here. I definitely think we're gonna do that. Me too. I love garlic. It's good for you too. Tasty and good for you. Very easy to grow. It's got like no real diseases or pests. Super simple. Very prolific too. Like you'll think you harvested all your garlic the year before, and then you always have random garlic coming up all over the place. It's like magic. Let's see here. Where's the dock? We need a boat dock. Let's do boat dock level design. Usually there's some good stuff there. There we go. I got some good stuff here. Well, earthquake. Is that normal? Hey, Sarah, how you doing, man? Good evening. Good, man. You know, just doing my thing. How's the gardening going? This is your year 2, right? Oh, man, it's exciting. It's like the excitement multiplies every year. Year 3, oh, okay, yeah. Pretty much stuck being a gardener for the rest of your life now. Suppose there's worse things. Okay, so let's see. We want to think about the overall height of this piece here. I'm thinking like right here. Oi. Okay. Don't worry, it's made out of cast clay. Wait, who did I miss? Oh, Jordu. Didn't I show you in my... Oh, I did. Okay, yeah, sorry. How you doing, Jordu? Yeah. Ton of volunteer arugula. It might have survived. It might have even survived the winter. But arugula is great, man. I think, yeah, man, I need to get some in the ground. Hopefully, maybe I'll have some coming up on its own. But arugula is so nice because a lot of the other greens that you can eat, when it gets a little bit hotter in the summer months, they go bitter. A lot of the other greens, so you can't eat them. But arugula does not. Arugula stays pretty much edible all season, so. Ruined. We're on a fault line. Okay. So it is common then? Go to bed, Morph. Go to bed. Yeah, so the lettuce will... it's called bolting is what happens. Is when the plant starts getting too hot, it doesn't like the environment anymore, it's gonna start growing up really tall, and it's gonna make seeds. And as soon as it starts to bolt, it goes bitter. So usually I'll lop down most of it, except I'll keep like one of each plant, let it kind of do its full life cycle, and then collect the seeds. Yeah, you'll probably get like a harvest or two, and it's like when it's like pretty into summer, so you'll get a couple months of lettuce, so before it's like, I'm out of here. What you learn to do is to really just sow lettuce in the ground like super early, because it does not mind the cold. Okay, I'm gonna go cut this really quick. I'm gonna cut this. I think I got hands around here somewhere. And then we will... I mean, I'll just use this power tool here. Swap the battery. And we'll measure our next one. All right. Okay. What's up there, Astrea? Astral, not Astrea. Yeah, it was the same for me, Syrup. You don't really realize what, like you hear people say something's cold tolerant, and you're like, oh, well, if I'm cold, then, that's like the limit. But no, like literally, you can plant a lot of that cold weather stuff like the day after the ground thaws, like as soon as the ground is workable. It's as soon as the ground's not frozen. Some things even prefer that like really cold start to the year. Like poppies, if you ever grow poppies, you need to actually sow when it's still very cold. Hey, Lou. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad I know that you're streaming now, and I'll definitely be won't be the last time. I tell you what. It might have been the first time, but it certainly will not be the last. Okay, let's see here. Looking for a good janky looking dock for reference. Let me go. I had one already. Let's go back to that one. Okay, yeah. Let's say right about there, maybe. Let's do, like, we got 1, 3 maybe? 3 total? Okay, let me just cut these really quick. Okay. So let's see. Got one there. Just do one here. One kind of like right there. Let me get the ends square real quick here. 1 second. Gonna use the belt sander for this. Okay. Next, screws. What's up, AoE? Next step, screws. Together. A lot of non-sculpting work this week, that's for sure. We really need to get a better setup for showing you guys more of this side of things, you know? Should do the trick. Oh, battery. Someday. Oh. Okay. Oops. You know what? We should probably make these the same size. That might be a problem. Might be a problem. It seems my measurements was off somewhere. That's probably the blade. Didn't account for the blade thickness on both those cuts. That'll do it. Okay. Always consider the... Yeah, exactly. Nothing a few shims can't fix. Measure once, cut once, and make it work. That's my motto right there. If it don't fit, we'll make it fit. Board. I got some board extenders, some board lengtheners. No problem. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, that's good. Much better. So. All right. I tried not to get sawdust in the workshop, but failed. Failed again. Now this should be long enough. I don't think we need to go longer than this. Do this without the camera. Let me use my handy dandy edge of table. There we go. Ooh. It's a squirrely one. Yeah, that's much better. You might want to pre-drill those dowel rods with gravity. I don't want to. Okay, let's see here. Okay, now we gotta attach this one here. I could see cutting a little like slit. That's the thickness of the plywood. We're building a dock for ants. Yeah, we're building the frame or the base for Captain Saber-tooth. Okay, let's do. If we cut us like a slot halfway through here, I think that'll be a good way to secure this. What is it? The center for ants? The amount of times you can use that same joke for things I do. Like every day. I'm just going to very carefully cut this slot here. 1 second. You guys can't witness my super secret cutting methods. All right. Let's see here. Should just pop like that. That's pretty good. Like so. So. Not a super tight fit, but that's okay. Like a glove, a loose glove. An extra large glove on a medium-sized hand. I'll probably make that permanent with some wood glue. Let's see here. Now, this one goes here. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, let's just do this. Let's get this attached. Gloves hardly ever fit. Yeah. Overrated. Yeah, we'll use 5-minute epoxy, and then we'll maybe tack weld it in place with the super glue while it cures. I'll do some of these like Cosplay might be the best invention for sculpting in the last 30. Yeah, I totally agree, man. Maybe even longer than 30 years. I totally agree. Especially, you know, I think there's an initial pushback because of people needing to give it some time to, like, to get used to using the material, you know? I think a lot of people are impatient with that step. Like, they use something new and they're like, well, it's not like what I'm used to, so I'm out, you know? It's like, well, it's because it isn't what you're used to. You need to get used to this too, you know? Well, I'm going back to the clay that just breaks after it's cured and, you know, making fragile things instead of giving it more of a chance, you know. But I think a lot of people are really seeing the potential and catching on, which is good. You know, I've always been very not picky with the materials I use, and I think that really helps when there is new things that are coming out that are really good materials to be adaptable to. You know, like I think the more particular you are and the more kind of picky you are with like the firmness of the clay and all that stuff. How's that smell? This smells just like you know, like the first bloom of the flowers in a field. It's like super fresh. That's what it smells like. The freshest. It's a special glue that just smells really good. That's why it's dangerous, because it just smells so good. You just want to like mix it just so you can smell it. Kind of like a permanent marker, you know. You sniff glue. Don't sniff the glue. Never smelled a pleasantly fragrant epoxy. Just joking. Smells like epoxy. I'd say this stuff probably has an even more pungent the JB Weld 5-minute epoxy. Quite pungent indeed. I store the bottles. The bottles themselves will have a smell. I store them in a bag, double layered bag. 2 layers of bag. That's how you know it's good stuff. Okay, so now we take activator spray. If I could find where I put it. Somewhere around here. Where is it? Hey, what's up, Greg? JB Weld is no joke. I agree. They make good stuff. That's why I buy it. Now, where is my activator spray? I have no idea. Well, shoot. It disappeared. Must be somewhere around here. Probably staring me right in the face. Aha! Hidden behind a thing, huh? Super weld. Really? Have to check that out. I get standard 5-minute epoxy, and then I have their steel stick as kind of the main product of theirs that I use a lot of. Trolling you with bad smells there, Saradini. Okay, so we're going to use the super glue here to kind of weld this. Big old drip. Oops. That's all right. Just chip that off with the knife. All right. Now that's definitely not going anywhere. Short term or long term. We do want to be careful though. We want to let that epoxy set up before we start wrenching on it. Okay, next task here. I think before we attach the flooring, we're gonna start kind of doing these obscure crossbeam looking deals. And all the ropes that's kind of attaching it all together. So we'll tack them in place. Well, actually, you know what? We'll measure. We'll grab my little hand saw. Give it a cut. Then we'll add some texture and then start getting them. All right, let's see. Let's do. And I got some jute. We'll go in with some jute. That will be our rope. I use medium firm, but I'm a soft clay guy, so I did just recently get a round of extra firm from them, so. But yeah, medium firm's kind of my you can do everything with medium firm. But if you're someone new getting into the clay, go with extra firm. Because I think the softer the clay, there's definitely perks for softer clay, but you can't really make use of those perks when you're just getting started because there's less margin for, inaccuracy. When you push the tool just a little bit too much on soft clay, it does a lot of damage, So when you push the tool a little bit too much and it's a firmer clay, there's more, it's more forgiving, especially when you're doing details and whatnot. So as you start to grow in your touch, your fine touch stuff, you can control the soft side of the clay, much easier. Oops. Okay. Now we tack this in place. Spool fell down. Okay, you stay up there. Don't do that. Okay, let's get some more wood here. Got some tongue depressors here. Nice piece right there. Some boards. I think I got some small stuff too. Yeah. Lumber prices are a lot cheaper when we're making it so small. Let's do maybe one of these boards here. Like so. Hello, one time. It's going well. Just building a dock today. Yeah, right. Quite a theme. That always seems to be the case with my work. I don't plan or schedule it this way, but there always seems to be something that's in theme. The last rotation was dragons. Just happened to have a bunch of dragon projects all at the same time. And now it's like pirates and boats. Two pirates, two boats, some water, a dock. Morgoth scoffs at your trends. Oh, Morgoth. You're a funny guy. Oh, for sure. What's up, Looney Lerner? Good evening to you. How you doing, Atomic Ben? Yeah, he's still looking at the cards. I guess the idea is he's kind of in port, maybe waiting on some repairs for his ship or resupplying, and whilst waiting, playing some cards with the locals. Which would also explain why he's swindling, because, you know, he's just passing through. Chocolate chip cookies, okay. Homeless dinners, I mean you're gonna have dinner with some homeless folks? Or providing dinner? Hey, what's up, Rob? Just drop stuff off. Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
The daughter of the sea, beware, I heard him cry. His words carried upon the ocean breeze as he sank beneath the tide. Those blood-soaked shores of Kalindor, where sailors fought and died, the admiral fell at their amour because she left his side. Why this, oh daughter of the sea? Why this, did she forget her seaside days? Always the pride of our nation's eyes. How could she go astray? When she did flee, cross the ocean deep, the admiral followed west. What else but sail to save a daughter's life, and pray she still drew breath. But there he found upon those distant shores
Right. Well, the scale of the daisy's pretty big, right? Like the flower itself's pretty big.
his daughter stood aside and buried deep beneath the waves, betrayed by family, to his nation with his last breath cried, beware the daughter
Yes. Okay. Yeah, 4 inches this way. So you gotta think of scale, you know. So that means your blades of grass are gonna be, you know, pretty big, right? You know, something like this. Something about like this.
I heard across a moonlit sea the old voice
Life size. Okay, so it's the same size as normal grass. Well, normal life size grass is pretty big too, so I mean it's gonna be, let's see, about this big then. You could take some cast clay on like a flat board and like cut out your pieces of grass and kind of smooth to like get the edges really thin. And then when you bake them, you can kind of like peel them off and stand them up or something like that. Could even do them out of green cast clay if you got green colored clay. Or you could even use some like fake inside plant material. You don't have to make it. You know, go to. There's probably already some grass looking fake indoor plant stuff that you can just take from and add to your design. Paper, green paper, yeah. Paper with liquid cast clay painted on the surface and then cured. There's a possibility right there. Or just green paper as is, you know. Maybe a more durable paper, like cotton paper. It's the stuff money's made out of. Paint it, or yeah, reinforce it with Mod Podge. Oh, yeah. There we go. Our money is plastic. Not cotton paper. Good old-fashioned cotton paper. Plastic money, like I think the euro looks just like Monopoly money. Totally. It has like the different colors and everything. Next time I go to Germany, I'm just going to bring some Monopoly money with me. See if I can pull it off. Cotton paper is expensive. I mean, you're probably buying a whole ream of it if you're looking at the price of it. But yeah. Cardstock, yeah. Yeah, you could do cardstock, paint it the color, and then do like a couple layers of Mod Podge to, you know, reinforce it. Modgy Podgy. Yeah, paint it green. Oh no, yeah. That's the nice thing about the cotton paper is it can be washed. The water's not going to hurt it. Washing it. Nice sharp X-Acto blade. Is that what he taught? Is that what he taught? Oop. Yeah. Oh, where's my... Oh, there it is. Kind of want to do a test fitting now, see how everything's looking. This is the one we'll have to make a cut. Oops. All right, let's see if that fits. Perfect. Oop. All right, our pirate friend, it's your turn. Yeah, I'm happy with it. So now what we'll do is we're gonna wrap all these joints up with rope and super glue the rope. It's gonna make it really sturdy, and so it's gonna give it that extra cool look. Then we'll add some barnacles, some barnacles. Like create that water, like a waterlogged look gradient paint-wise here at the bottom. We'll also need to score up these posts and make them look not brand new. And yeah. Then he needs his cards, I think. Let me go use the restroom, and then we'll do the ropes. And then what? Oh, we need to reattach his hand with his sword. Make some barnacles. Be nice if we could do some sort of a fishing net type of thing somewhere. But I'll be right back. Okay. We just so happen to find I have a few accessories that are leftovers from other projects that we can use here. I was thinking maybe we can have those there. Little money purse, this crate, and this rolled up little sleeping mat. Check these out. We're not. These are just a placeholder, but any little poker cards. Hey, let's give him 3 aces and a queen. Maybe just 3 aces, all same suit. Totally not cheating. Just kidding. Drop one. Yeah, zoom the camera out. Okay, now we gotta reattach his hand here. Yeah, I'm always good. Because doing the asset. I always find a way to be good. This is some leather. This is a Joann's going out of business find. Some cordage. It's good. I think his, let's see. I think this still needs to be baked. This little detail on his sleeve. Do we even bake that, those barnacles? I feel like we didn't. I feel like we didn't bake the barnacles. Barnacle Bill. Oh, no, it's right here. The unbaked patch of barnacles. We have some in here that we already did. That's pretty cool. I wonder what's in that chest. Don't open that one. There's a barnacle. Mm-mm. Okay, let's take these out. Let's get the remaining sculpting parts done so we can do the final bake on him. Then we'll work on the base while he's cooking. Okay, I took him off of this. We need to add a cushion, little fur pad for his tushy. Tushy. Don't be surprised. Pirates have that ability to just turn those. They're like able to use those words and get away with them, kind of thing, you know. They can pull it off. Pain in me, tushy. Make it look like some sort of just animal, furry animal skins up here. Let's give we need a little bit of baking soda. Wherever did it go? This is one of those weeks where I need so many different supplies and tools that we're going to get to the end of this week, and this workshop is going to be trashed. That's how it always is on the tail end of projects. You need like 10 types of glues and rope and wood and cut things and LED lights and paint and clay, baking soda. I did. Want to see it? All right, give me 1 second. Let's do this step first here. Oops. Okay. Let's move that over. right. There it is. Of course, we still got more work to do to it, but you can see. Turned out pretty good. It's still dusty, but we'll clean it up, and then we're gonna do some like splash effects on the ends of these, like the peak of the waves, you know. I think it's gonna be sweet when we add the lighting effect, and we're gonna see it kind of permeate through the water. This is the wiring that I just ran here, so we take these off. Those fit in so perfectly, like a glove, because, you know, we sculpted it that way. But this should just pop right off here. It's still hooked on somewhere. There we go. There we are. All right, hey Rob. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. We'll catch you later. So I gotta, you know, clean up the edge on this, and so the next step is to paint this, the like deeper ocean color. And then you can see I've drilled these holes in like opposite directions. I did the same on the bottom here. And we're going to permanently attach those just with some epoxy glue. So we'll fill the holes and then bring them together like so, after it's all cleaned up and painted. And then we permanently glue these parts together. And then we'll paint the boat first, then we glue the boat into place, and then we'll add more things like more broken parts. This is kind of the basic break right here, but we want to add like some cracked boards, you know, kind of jutting out from these edges here, so it's not so clean. And then, you know, maybe a few kind of in the water. And then we'll do our sail, like a nice ripped sail. I'm thinking we might even use that cotton effect with the sail. Make a sail using cotton drenched in the cosplay, liquid cosplay. And then this whole kind of element here at the bottom will be finished. And then there's a second element which we'll engineer to come straight up here, and that's the dragon, the mount for the dragon. And we gotta design the sky. We have to make the sky look good. And then, yeah, I imagine I'm probably gonna use like metal L brackets that'll kind of countersink into the wood. And then the client will simply have to just slide the board into place and then put in those screws when he gets it. Which I might do, I've done it before where it's not screwed into the wood, but it's actually screwed into, you can buy these like almost like machined threading essentially, so it's like a threaded screw into actual metal. So just kind of insert those into that wood, since that's the part the client will have to do that part. And then there'll have to be a plug in here where this plugs into the wiring up above. or something like that. We'll figure it out. And then I ordered the LED filament that'll go between the dragon and the boat, which will be exciting too, because that's a new thing we haven't used. LED filaments. What's up, Valencia? I haven't done one of these before, that's why. There's always new things to pioneer. How you doing this evening, my friend? As I'm sure it is in the glass world. If I had made a YouTube video of that, man, that would have done well, wouldn't it? It's like deep resin pores and YouTube just go together. You know. Next time. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Glass dino bones. Okay, let's see if we can get this to detach now. There we go. Like so. Yeah, quite the project. How you been, man? What's new? What's new with you? That's become kind of your, that's become a thing for you, huh? Helping out other glass people get into the streaming scene. You're definitely qualified with your setup, man. So. Also, I mean, I've always viewed your craft as kind of like it either grows or shrinks together, you know. So the more people that are into glass you can get here by bringing, you know, more glass workers here. It all benefits, you know. The more I figure out, the more I realize there's still a lot to figure out. Yeah, and they're coming out with new stuff faster than you can actually figure it out, so. Just gotta make the best of it. The setup. I'll make this look like some fur here. Right. It's just getting people to know that it's here. You know, that's the trick. That there's live stuff going on Twitch for Glass. That's the trick. Do you do like live events and stuff, like you know, like conventions or whatnot? That'd be the place to spread the word. But like, even if you tell people, they'll like go home and they're like, "What was that platform that guy was talking about for streaming Glass? Like Twatch Talk or something like that?" I don't know. I can't remember. I tried Googling it and all TikTok just comes up. I don't think that was it. Twatch Talk. New platform. No, that's not it. I think it was Face Talk. Yeah, that's gotta be it. This sounds right. Something like that. I don't know. And they just like move on with their life. Yeah, he gave me a card, but I don't know what I did with it. I think I just threw it in the garbage by accident. That was the biggest thing I learned when I first started streaming. You know, it was a different time, and one of the early things I learned was most people don't know they even want to watch artwork until they have it right in front of them, and then they're like, "Oh, I like this," you know. But they would never go out of their way to look for it, to seek it out, to like search for it, you know. I'm telling you, when I started streaming on this platform, I streamed under the game categories of the characters I was making. And, you know, it was pretty normal to have like 600 to 1,000 viewers during those times. And it was simply because people would go to the game that they wanted to watch and scroll through the category, and then they'd see like sculpting such and such character, and that would interest them. They'd click on it, and then they, you know, a lot of my community, and still even to this day, is people that started watching or got here somehow and didn't know they would have liked watching sculpture until they stumbled in. So oh, nice, Valencia. That's good, man. Yeah, I've been really feeling compelled to do YouTube stuff. It's just hard. It's just hard, man. It takes so much work to do stuff like that. On top of the already massive mountain of work, you know. But we've been wanting to make that push too, so. Right. Well, and then on top of that, you know, if little Sarab's out there and gets a whisper or a word that there's art content on Twitch, then little old Sarab goes to Twitch and searches out the art category, and then he clicks on it and he sees nothing but like a very particular type of artwork, and that's all he sees. Scrolls down a few times and he's like, nah, and then never comes back. Not that there's anything wrong with that very particular type of artwork, but if somebody's a new person coming into the category, they're not going to think there's anything else, realistically. Nice, Valencia. Yeah. I do the multi-streaming. I've definitely been. It's been good. It's definitely been good. There's been a lot of people that we met that we wouldn't have even found if we weren't there. It's just you're casting a wider net, so it's just a good thing. You never know when one of your hooks will get a bite. You know what I mean? All right, let's sit him back down on here. I want to see where do we need this for texture to stop. The Bob Ross for glass bowing. Yeah. Contact PBS. You also need a very iconic hairdo. Better start growing it out. He hated that hairdo by the end of it, but had to keep it because it became his kind of branding. Started off as a way to save money on haircuts. You know how I save money on haircuts? I just don't get it cut. We made good friends with the little village barber at in Germany. I told her she'll be the only one that's allowed to cut my hair now. So I'll come in for my yearly appointment next fall. So some sweatbands. There you go. You just gotta be consistent and always wear them. What was that? What was the name of that glass blowing competitive show? Blown Away, yeah. I heard some pretty bad stuff about that show. That they were like, it was like way too hot in the filming area and stuff like that. Oh, maybe it was you that told me that. I heard it from somebody. A little birdie told me that it was way too hot and lots of regulations were broken. I don't remember which birdie, but one of them. Big mouth for a little bird. Like a toucan. You could be a toucan. That's a little bird with a big mouth. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Every time they're like asking you a question or interviewing you about something that happened in the show, you just have to like always like figure out a way to work in talking about your stream or something like that. So how did it make you feel when you dropped your piece while you were, in the heat of the competition? Well, Jim, it's just like when I'm on my stream on twitch.tv/Valencia Glass. Stuff like that happens, when I'm live. And you just kind of exposure therapy. It's happened many times while I was live on my stream, twitch.tv/Valencia Glass. That, just get used to it. Move on, move forward. Like, excuse me, can you stop saying your Twitch name when you're answering questions? Yeah, it's just, it's just such a big part of me. It's hard not to talk about it. Sorry. Yeah, nice comfy chair for our pirate friend. All right, let's get this guy in the oven for his final bake. And then we'll work on the dock while he's cooking. Yeah. Shame. Look, you just don't make mistakes. That's all you gotta do. And if you make mistakes, you pretend like you were meant to do that. That's all you gotta do. Nobody knows any better. Okay, let's see here. Where's that piece of wood that I think it might have been this one.
Listen closely, traveler,
Yeah,
to
right.
what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
Hey, what's up, Nor? Hold on one second. Gotta get this on here without messing it up too much. Hey, thank you so much for the... Thank you very much for the Prime sub. You're my first sub of the evening. Nork. Holding it down. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Welcome to the cnotbusch Kingdom. Thank you for supporting my work. Okay, so Pirate is going in the oven. We will work on the dock while he's cooking. I'm also going to put these barnacles in the oven so we can get some more barnacles going. I don't think anything else needs to go in there right now. That should do it. Be right back.
Well met, loyal friend. You've made a real impact on the realm. Thank you for your contributions.
Hey, Fairy Foundling, thank you so much for the tier 2 sub. 1 year. Happy 1 year anniversary. Woot woot. Yes, thank you very much for going above and beyond with that tier 2 sub. Holding it down for a year. Let's see, we got. You get to choose your destiny. We got One-Eyed Eyes and Heartbreak Potion. Make your choice. Choose wisely. One-Eyed Eyes. Okay. That's funny. Funny name, right? Okay. We'll get some. I need to go find some jute. All right, let's open your wisdom first. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Let me fix this. One-Eyed Eyes. In this realm filled with epic tales, remember that true strength lies in vulnerability, compassion, and the ability to forgive. That's right. That's right. But you can only forgive those that want to be forgiven. It's the line between forgiveness and forgetting. Is yourself, yeah. Yeah, you gotta be just as lenient with yourself as you are with others, right? Most people are very hard on themselves, and they would never treat another person the same way they treat themselves or think about themselves. Treat yourself like you would others. And treat others like you would yourself. Okay, I need to get some. Where do I have that? Probably up here. I need some different kind of rope. I believe it's up here. Let's see. I'm not too sure about that. Probably in the Mrs. Workshop. I'll be right back. Okay. Found an old cnotbusch doubloon while I was rummaging around. I kind of want to make these again. These cnot doubloons. Just start burying treasure chests full of them everywhere. Okay, so let's move all of these off. And we're gonna start doing our rope for this dock here. Let's cut off a piece. Look at how nice this tiny rope looks. Okay, let's see. Grab some super glue. I wish you would make some, paint them gold, and let us play marble game to win one. Yeah, it'd be cool to do stuff like that. Not a bad idea. It would be fun. No doubt about that. pretty sturdy to me. Let me see. I think I need oh, on a 9-volt battery. Let me find. I need a lighter. No, I'll have to go to the kitchen. Okay. Lighter acquired. All right. Creme brulee. Gets rid of all those little hairs. Makes it look nicer. That's how you do it. Little golden nugget there. It's true. Also makes it smell nice. I'm very happy with the way this base is turning out. I think it's going to look really epic. I think we're on to something quite nice. Nope. Okay, one more area to do here. But we're out of time for tonight, folks. We're very close on this one. I suspect we could be possibly in the painting phase next week. We'll do the ropes here. We'll score up these pillars, make them look more worn. And then we do the barnacles. And we'll glue these on, but we'll paint this underside first, I think. And then we'll have our dock. Nice base for our pirate. The pirate's finished. He's in the oven. And then it's just painting. Fun. Well, we have 3 things we're going to be starting. I'm not sure which day they will be, but we have a character from Escape from Tarkov that will be starting next, and a dragon, kind of like a wall hanging dragon piece, and a Overlord, the main character from Overlord. Have you ever played that game? Kind of like Sauron, to be honest, which we already done a sketch for. So we'll have to figure out which one it'll be, but we still got work to do on this, so we'll keep our minds focused on the present and worry about the future when we get there. So but yeah, thank you everybody. Thanks for joining me today. This is exciting. I'm really liking how this came together. I can already imagine what it's going to be like when it's all done. It's a really unique way to just display a piece too, you know. Really will give that idea that we telling the story of him being on a dock quite well, I think. But let's see. Let's find someone to raid. Let's see here. I'll be back on tomorrow, bright and early, 8 a.m. We'll be working on the Minotaur. So we'll be fixing the burn part of the Minotaur probably first, and then we'll be doing his hair, his dreadlocks. So he is also almost done. I think probably tomorrow can be our last session sculpting him, and he'll be in the painting stage too. Then we have to figure out what we're doing for his base. So. Captain Saber-tooth. Just trying to find somebody to drop you guys off. Dragon cats. We'll go raid something pretty. She's illustrating some dragon cats. I like that idea. Let's go see some dragon cats, shall we? There we are. Okay, my friends. Till next time. Bye-bye.